So I just woke up. Just woke up. New day, new day. Oh, it's same life. You know, things to do today that teeth gotta get cleaned, for sure. These braces gotta come off, for sure. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's after I gotta do what I gotta do today, nigga. Anyways, I just cursed, so that means YouTube got I don't care. Yeah, so new day today. I'm gonna go. I just did a visualization law of assumption for like, I don't know how long it was, probably like 5 to 10 minutes, definitely longer than 5, closer to 10 minutes, feeling of my wish fulfilled. And while I was doing it, there was a millisecond. While I was doing it, there was a millisecond. That thing is very loud. I gotta close it. I had to close that window, bro. That truck is extremely loud. But while I was doing my visualization, there was a millisecond where in my scene, I actually felt what it was like to be there. Like, while I'm doing it, a lot of the time as you're creating the scene, you're kind of feeling what it's like. You're hearing what's going on in there, like in your scene, you're hearing what's going on, you're seeing what's going on. And then most of the work is like, most of the attention and concentration is you putting yourself in the perspective of who you want to be. So like, so you have to be very specific with it, because sometimes you could be in your scene and you could be like a nervous, you know, former self of you, like a nervous version of you in the scene. That's not what you want. You don't want to manifest a nervous version of yourself in that scene. You want to manifest a version of yourself who's happy, who's grateful, and excited to be where they are in the scene. And you want to be sitting in that perspective. You don't want to manifest a nervous version of that self in the visualization, because then that's what will manifest. So, but obviously the more emotion with something, the more it will manifest. So either extreme sadness or extreme happiness will manifest itself. Right now, a lot of the times it's just me creating the scene and then just trying to hop into it. But I had like milliseconds, like maybe even shorter than a millisecond, but a very quick bzz, like an electric bzz in the brain or something. I don't know where it's at, where you actually are there and experiencing what it's like to be there. You feel it in your heart. You feel like your heart is like sparking up some joy, ready to start. But the thing is that for some reason, the concentration, the awareness cannot sustain that like true place that you want to be for very much long. It can only do a somewhat close feeling towards it, but then you'll encounter like a very high feeling. And I think like the longer you focus on it, eventually that feeling that you're trying to grasp will become the normal one. And then an even higher feeling will begin to get generated once you reach that high feeling. And it will just go up and up and up and up. And like the feeling cannot get any better. So it's like you start a bit confused in your visualization. Then you get a little bit more locked in. And then you encounter those spurts of like what it's actually like to be in the scene. And you feel the joy of like the way you actually want to feel in that scene. You want to feel grateful. You want to feel happy to be there, all the people there. You want to be like, oh wow, I'm here. Yes, that's what you want. And then like you get that for a little bit of milliseconds, right? And then you basically try to sustain it and feel that, right? Sometimes you could get it a little long, but that's the goal. Like the goal is to get it like sustained. I bet if you could sustain that feeling for just a minute, man, like a minute straight of that feeling, boy, that would do a lot of wonders for you. So imagine sustaining that feeling for like 5 minutes. Ooh, child. That's what it takes. It takes concentration. It takes deep relaxation, deep concentration. and a deep sense of vivid imagination, all in one. So yeah, and yeah, so I just gotta practice more, and once I can get that little, I can create an even greater one. Once you get to that high level, then you can even see even further. It's like climbing a mountain. You can only see further up the mountain the higher you get. If you're too low, you can't really tell what's up there, but if you get kind of higher in the mountain, you can start seeing what's up there. That's kind of essentially what it is. And it's like anything in life. Like, I'm looking over there, I can only see a certain distance, but if I go over there, now I can see more. So it's like same thing with the internal world. Like, if you're happy, then you can see an even happier state. If you're sad, then you could probably dive down to even a sadder state. It's like the same thing. Like, it just depends which way you want to take it. You know, you want to take it higher, obviously. I don't know if you could understand. If anybody could understand this, then you're into the internal world, like, because the average person cannot understand what I'm saying at all. I'm talking in like all internal world. But what was I gonna say after that? Yeah, just a couple things to do today. Very simple stuff, but it's very simple stuff, but you just have to do it. So I have to wake up. I woke up, did my visualization. I'm gonna read a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna visualize again. No, I'm gonna read a little bit. Then I'm gonna take a shower. And then I'm gonna head to the gym and just do all cardio today. Take a day off the muscles, if I got any muscles. I did all that working out, no muscles, bro? Damn. All that working out, no muscles, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower, then head to the gym, do all the cardio, come back, take another shower, do a meditation session or a yoga session, so stretching, pranayama, which is breathing exercises, and then a meditation for like 6 minutes at the end. Then I'm gonna eat some food, and then I'm gonna create, I'm gonna create my own hypnosis audio that I can upload to my phone, and I can listen for 20 minutes before going to sleep, which can help me paint my visualization even stronger and help me create my law of assumption even stronger. Like, because this it will work. It's all about impressing the subconscious mind. So it's like, I want to create a 20-minute like thing that gets me relaxed, deep relaxation, that gets me that, like, I hear all my favorite voices of like people that I look up to who are giving me the advice that I need to get for the specific thing. Like, an example is like Jim Carrey or something. Hearing people's stories of how they did it, like, you know, really painting my mind with the idea of success for 20 minutes, and then obviously having a part where I can focus and sustain the feeling of my wish fulfilled into sleep. That's what I want. So yeah, create my own hypnotic audio, and then after that, read a little bit, then visualize hypnosis on the bed for the time being, obviously, until I get my hypnotic audio. And then the only thing left to do for the day is to go and finish the kitchen island. That's it. I just have to go work on the kitchen island for a couple hours, Julius. That's it. Just go and do it. I'm only working on it for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time. I should go and do it for like an hour, 2 hours, and then it'll get done fairly quickly. That's it. So yeah, work on the kitchen island. And then also, like, I want to implement 2 yoga sessions a day. I want to start implementing 2 yoga sessions a day and 2 hypnosis sessions a day, 2 reading sessions a day, obviously 1 gym session a day. That's it. And just like go full into this subjective change that I'm going to be doing. Anything, you know, create a system that is kind of fun to indulge in. And then, yeah, that's it. It's a very simple thing. It's very simple things to do. Just do them. Yeah, and then, like, once you're done with the kitchen island, which is the main objective task, a new objective task will arise, which I think the newest one is to get this. After that, I'll get these off and try to get Invisalign. That's what I'll do after finishing the kitchen island. But yeah, it's just so easy. I can finish that kitchen island today. So it's so easy, Julius. It's so easy. Just do it. Anyways, that's this clip. Yeah, so we didn't fucking... Oh, I cursed instantly this clip. We didn't do the kitchen island. We didn't make the hypnotic audio. We did some meditation. We didn't do a lot of the stuff that we said we were gonna do. It is what it is. That means something within myself is like I haven't programmed myself that much on the inside, but I'm not really even stressing about it. I'm kind of relaxed. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna go to sleep, and tomorrow's another day. I can still read right now, and I can still practice some law of assumption and visualization into sleep. I'm feeling great. But my focus needs to be unwavering in that realization of my desire. But I'm feeling so relaxed and I'm feeling so good right now, which means that good things are coming. I'm feeling pretty chill right now, so which means that life is changing. So tomorrow the goal would be to create the hypnotic audio, finish the kitchen island. It's very simple. Create the hypnotic audio, finish the kitchen island. Do 2 yoga sessions a day. Go to the gym in the morning. Get my law of assumption right. It's so easy, man. It's like, this shit is so easy. All you have to do is focus, my brother. That's all you gotta do, bro. All you gotta do is focus and get to the subjective states. The kingdom of heaven is within you. There's nothing to stress about. Heaven is within myself. God is with me. God is in me. God is me. Ooh, God is me. If you look at it, you take away your identity, you take away your personality. The only thing left is the Father within you, God. I'm not saying that I am God and I rule and I have dominion over other people, but the oneness in the universe, I'm a part of that oneness, and I have a piece of that oneness. And if I get rid of all I believe myself to be, I become the oneness. I'm the oneness living an individual experience. I am the creator. I am the creator, the originator of the universe. I am God. I am Jesus, whatever you want to call it. Jesus is an individual. I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying I'm God, the original creator from the universe. That is me. That is everybody. That is everything. There is no other thing besides God. The only thing that actually is here is God. And when you begin, like, if you actually start to really contemplate this, you'll see that you're just by yourself, because everybody else is God. Everybody else is you. Everybody else is that same life. I'm life, your life. The wall is our life. The air is life. The atoms are life. Everything is just the same one life. You put everything under a microscope or a microscope, whatever it is, you're going to see the same atoms, the same vibrating particles and everything. Protons, neutrons, electrons. These protons, neutrons, electrons are all vibrating in us. They're all us. And they're all just in a different arrangement of the particles. And that is everybody. So when you look at another person, you're really just looking at yourself. But it's a different arrangement of particles. And the ego identity, the person who says that I am me, is basically preventing you from seeing the fact that everything is the one energy. Everything is the oneness. Me, you, everybody is the same oneness. People call you crazy, but it's like, it's beautiful that they can call you crazy, because it shows you that they're really locked into their individuality. But when you die, you enter back into the ether. You enter back into the oneness. Heaven is the oneness. And this oneness, everything stems from this oneness. Everything in the entire universe stems from this oneness, this stillness. That's why it says in the Bible, seek first the kingdom and everything else be added onto you. Seek first the oneness of life. Experience the oneness of life, and everything else be added onto you. If you can get yourself to the stillness and get yourself into the one, be still and know that I am God. If you can get yourself to the stillness and experience the oneness of life, that everything is one thing, and everybody, and it's just one being, and you can actually truly experience the oneness of life connected with everything, then you can do anything. You'll understand that everything else be added onto you. So whatever you want to be, you can be. You want to be rich? Connect to the oneness and say that I am rich. Let the weak man say he is strong. Let the poor man say he is rich. This is what it says in the Bible. So the Buddha says, you become what you think, you become what you contemplate. So think only good thoughts, think only good things about yourself. We're all the same oneness in this funny game we call life. It's a beautiful thing. And experiment with the oneness, push the oneness, see what you can do with this oneness, you know? I really like it. This is so interesting to me. And there's levels to it, bro. Like, there's levels to it, but like the basic level is thought and emotion plus attention, intention, thought and emotion, plus your attention and your awareness to the thought and emotion is what at the basic level every human being can mess with. But then there's something else, which is these subtler levels of existence, which I have not been exposed to, where apparently some people can see into the aura of things, into the aura of people. You can read people's minds. You can instantly transport the siddhis, the yoga siddhis. A Buddha siddhi. That's a person who's really still. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just regurgitating the information that I've seen. But it's true that this oneness exists. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that everything is the one energy. It's the one energy. It's the ability that allows us to say what we want to say. I can't be an individual, bro. Because if I destroy my brain, what am I? Without my brain, what am I? Without my body, who am I? Without my body and all the programming that's in my mind, like a computer, I am the oneness. If everybody takes their identity out of their brain and you see what's there, it's the same inner awareness that we all have. We're all the same oneness. And it's in everything. And it takes one to talk about it. It takes one to have this experience, experientially, where you see the oneness in everybody. Anyways, I just needed to ramble on for a couple minutes to lengthen the time of this video. I'm gonna get to do the stuff that I need to do tomorrow. I'm gonna have a good night. I'm gonna schedule this video tomorrow at 3 p.m.